4 unbeaten matches since taking over as the sole head coach that is in the DStv Premiership. It is the best ever run at the start of a tenure for any Mamelodi Sundowns coach in history, as the Brazilians salute the fairly healthy pocket of fans that are out on the far side here, and we await the kick-off. Our Rich boys were actually at the tail end of their post-promotion honeymoon as we get underway, and a Sundowns 2-0 win actually snapped what had been launched over the top. It is taken care of by Mabua and then given away cheaply. Lesibenku just wide, and might not have come down in time had it been between the two uprights. That's a fairly dreadful mistake from Thabani Dube, who perhaps hasn't had the...
So keep it compact, try not to concede early.
Now Justice Figueiredo, who does have bags of pace, had an opportunity to drive towards the byline and perhaps measure a better cross from his teammate.
I can see just a nice bent run there from Figueiredo, which allowed him to stay on side. Just momentarily, I think
Not have another young academy product on the bench today, as this is slipped through for Lesibenku, chops back inside. And excellent defending in the end from Thabani Dube, throwing his body to the ground to get in the way of that shot.
We just got to marvel at the composure showed here by Ribeiro, just checking his options, choosing to go to the right, and Nku brilliantly beating Mabua. And as you mentioned,
so often put in starring performances last season, created 47 chances for the team over the course of the campaign, as Ribeiro slides it through brilliantly. That is a simply exquisite Mamelodi Sundowns goal for Mendieta, who is
starting lineup. He's been given an opportunity today. It's all smiles from the coach.
The double figures goals and assists for Steadies last season is up and running for Downs.
That's the first touch from Mendieta to Ribeiro. He gets it back. That's the first touch. Patience showed again. Pass through the legs of Dube, and Mendieta makes no mistake.
Oh, you just think to yourself, how do Richards Bay come back from this? Good running from Figueiredo. This is promising. And Sundowns steaming into the box, and it's behind. Krank Kekana making the challenge. And it will be a goal kick.
He said he's a speedy customer, isn't it? He's working his way around Mvala, but just at the final point.
They absolutely have to make the most of set-piece opportunities such as this. A fairly decent ball, and it's a wonderful save from Ronwen Williams to deny Dlamini.
What a brilliant delivery there from Barnes. And Dlamini up the near post, just ahead of Butwell, forcing.
Williams with a brilliant ball. And now Mamelodi Sundowns are on the move just like that. This is Lesibenku taking his man on, rolling it into the danger area. And it's cleared away just ahead of...
It's going to have to be a spectacular one from as far out.
It will need to be special. And it's on target, but didn't have nearly enough to beat Ronwen Williams or even pose him any kind of challenge. Here's Kutsia. Back to Williams. A rare mistake from Ronwen Williams, not punished.
Not for the first time. Opening game of the season.
Yeah.
Ronald Williams against Sikakun. This man, we mentioned his exploits last season, very much the pillar of that brilliant start that Richards Bay had last season.
From goal. Has been set up for Mokoena. And Magula has it in his clutch.
Certainly well on the way.
Nicely done by Mokoena, at least initially, then he gave up. Mendieta, Ribeiro, and still he goes on, the Brazilian. It's a scuffed effort. So, that, after all the build-up, will come to absolute. Promising again. Back to Kumani. Mabua. And Mabua goes for it. Woo. Decent hits from the fullback, drifting just wide. Seriously, and they've escaped the press expertly. One last opportunity, perhaps. Here's Ribeiro. Still he continues on. Still he goes on, and it's too heavy for Allende. Swept in by Allende, pushing back into a danger area, drops on the edge of the area for Nku. Has arrowed this wide of the mark.
Another neat set player.
Trying to hold his run. And now Mokoena puts it across. Oh! That should have been to Lasiba Nku.
Excellent work here from Ribeiro, showing patience. It's Mokoena that went forward. Lovely ball played in Nku. It took like just a small bubble just before he made contact. It's thumped
through for Figueiredo. Figueiredo's ball in is not particularly well met by Letsia Kwapeng. That was a brilliant opportunity for the hosts.
Great opportunity for the substitute to announce his arrival. More great wing play there from Figueiredo, picking out Kwapeng. Done everything right, headed down.
Here's Justice Figueiredo. Still the Eswatini international. Has the ball at his feet. He launched a shot towards goal, repelled at the near post by Williams.
I just feel if anything can happen for Richards Bay, that man is going to eke up something there, using his pace, using the flanks to get space there, just dropping the shoulder there. Trying to the cross, it almost crept in at the near post.